Okay, let's dive right into this. We all love our dogs, right? And we kind of just assume we know exactly what's going on in those furry little heads of theirs, but have you ever stopped to wonder what they're actually trying to tell us with their subtle body language? Today, we're decoding the biological signals of canine devotion in this explainer. We're going to take the absolute latest scientific research and translate this hidden language, showing you just how deep that bond with your dog really goes.
So think about your own dog for a second. When they wag their tail, does that actually mean they love you? Most of us, we think a wag is just a wag. You walk through the front door, the tail's going a mile a minute, and you naturally think, oh, they love me so much, right? Well, the science actually tells a much more nuanced and, honestly, a way more fascinating story than that.
Look at this. The numbers tell a pretty surprising story about how dogs actually bond with us. According to recent studies, only about 20% of pups ever develop a bond that goes beyond just, simple affection into what researchers are actually calling deep soulful devotion. Kind of a startling truth, isn't it? It means the vast majority of dogs out there feel simple affection, but that profound soul-level bond, that's actually pretty exclusive. But stick with me here, because a little later on, I am going to reveal a super rare behavior that only 1% of owners ever see. It is a literal biological override that proves you mean more to them than their own survival.
Let's look at our very first clue. Section 1, the right-side secret.
There's this groundbreaking Italian research that discovered a really wild link between how a dog's brain maps to their body. It turns out the actual direction of your dog's tail wag holds the secret to their true emotional state. See, the left side of a dog's brain handles positive emotions and bonding. And because brain signals cross over to the opposite side of the body, all that intense happiness physically shows up on the right side. So if a dog sees someone they absolutely adore, their tail sweeps way more to the right side of their body. It's not just some random wiggle, it is a direct result of their neurological wiring. So what does this actually mean for you? Well, this right-sided sweep acts as a biological honesty signal. That means it's a physical response so deeply hardwired into their biology that they literally cannot fake it. No way, no how. When you see that tail heavily favoring the right, your dog is giving you undeniable biological proof that they feel 100% safe and entirely connected to you. All right, let's move on to our next behavior. Section 2, the Velcro shadow.
We have all been there, right? You stand up to go to the kitchen or literally just the bathroom, and bam, your dog is right there on your heels. A lot of people dismiss this as just being needy, but research out of Duke University shows this is actually a profound chemical complement. When a dog acts like your personal shadow, their oxytocin levels, that's the love and bonding hormone, spike to levels shockingly similar to what a human mother feels for her newborn baby. At the exact same time, their cortisol, the stress hormone, totally drops. On the flip side, dogs who don't shadow their owners actually have way higher levels of cortisol. Basically, your dog's brain is chemically addicted to your presence. To them, you aren't just their owner, you are literally their walking, breathing anti-anxiety medication.
Building on that chemical connection, let's look at another classic dog habit. Section 3, the scent of safety. Ever wonder why your dog insists on stealing your dirty laundry? Or why they always seem to sleep on that unwashed t-shirt you left out? To us, it's just an annoying mess. But to your dog, it's a vital survival tool. A German study actually found that when dogs are separated from their owners, just having access to their owner's scent dropped their stress levels by 67%. 67! That is a massive reduction in anxiety. So they aren't trying to be destructive when they drag your dirty socks out into the living room. They are quite literally trying to wrap themselves in your unique chemical signature just to feel safe.
Okay, if you're starting to see your dog's quirks in a whole new light, you are going to absolutely love this next one. Section 4, the mental tether.
This one takes us out of the living room and into the great outdoors. It's a profound psychological indicator called the check-in glance. The next time you're on a walk and your dog is off-leash or on a long line, just watch and see if they stop and look back at you every few minutes. They aren't just waiting around for a command. This is a behavior deeply rooted in ancient wolf pack dynamics, which basically ensured that devoted pack members always stayed together. By looking back, your dog is acknowledging that, hey, even while they are out there exploring the big wide world, you are still their anchor, you're their compass. They won't confidently face the world unless they know you are right there behind them.
And that brings us to the big one. Section 5, the ultimate devotion test. Everything we've covered so far has been building up to this exact moment. This is a behavior that absolutely defies thousands and thousands of years of hardwired animal survival instincts. Food is without a doubt the strongest survival instinct in the animal kingdom. Without it, you perish. It's that simple. But an incredible study from Oregon State University set up a scenario to test this. They wanted to see if a dog would bypass their most vital biological drive, eating, in favor of human connection. Just picture this, a dog, mid-bite into a completely full bowl of delicious food, actively choosing to stop, leave the meal behind just to go greet their owner at the door.
Well, get this. Researchers found that only a tiny, elite 1% of dogs actually display this escalating test of devotion. Just 1%. If your dog has ever abandoned their dinner just to come say hello to you when you walk in, you are witnessing an incredibly rare, mind-blowing phenomenon. The researchers came to this incredibly profound conclusion. They said their brain has literally rewired itself to choose you over sustenance. Let that sink in for a second. This level of love completely overrides basic biology. It crosses over from a mere survival instinct into the realm of the extraordinary. In your dog's mind, you have officially become more important than their own physical survival. That is just incredible.
So let me ask you, which of these biological signals of devotion does your dog show? Are they a right-side wagger? Do they act like your personal Velcro shadow? Or maybe they're a notorious dirty laundry thief? Take a moment today to really reflect on your own pet's behaviors. It really changes how you look at your best friend, doesn't it? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope it sparked your curiosity and helped you understand the profound hidden language of your dog.